Day 12 here at the Betfred World Snooker Championship, and there's always such a sense of anticipation when it comes to completing the lineup for the single table setup and the semi-finals. Two breaking stories here in the press room today, the first of which, Kyren the Warrior Wilson through to the semi-finals again, his third in 4 years, 5 frames in a row from 8-all against Neil Robertson. He was absolutely superb this morning, and he's in no mood to finish this run at the semi-final stage. Remember, he knocked out one of the pre-tournament favourites, Judd Trump, last summer. He's keen to go all the way. He was in ebullient mood when we spoke to him after the match.
Judd last year was probably tipped to win the event. I managed to overcome him in the same round. Neil was tipped to win the event this year, and I managed to overcome him in the round again this year. So, you know, I believe in what I can do. I believe I can beat anyone on my day. And I just don't see the point in being in this sport to just turn up for money and say, you know, quarterfinals will do. You know, I want to kick on and push on and obviously try my best to win the event.
So for you, is it all about lifting the trophy now?
Yeah, you know, if I lose in the semi-finals, I'll go away from here annoyed. You know, in hindsight, you'll look back and say, okay, it was a good week. But, you know, it's just not quite good enough. You know, I want to push on. I'm in the last 4 now. And, you know, I believe I can win it.
So a fantastic win for Kyren Wilson, and he wasn't the only player riding on the crest of a wave today. How about this? Mark Selby beating Mark Williams with a session to spare. That hasn't happened in the quarterfinals at the Crucible since Selby himself beat Marco Fu en route to his 3rd title in 2017. A massive win, a huge occasion, and it was impressive enough for Mark Williams to assert he believes Selby is a shoo-in for a 4th world title.
Yeah, I mean, that's great words coming from Mark, but I mean, hopefully he's right. I mean, and I can sustain that level, and fingers crossed in a few days' time I'll pick up a 4th world title, but I'm not getting too ahead of myself. I mean, because you need to possibly keep playing like that over the next few days to even go on and win the tournament. So we'll just see what happens. I'll try and stay as calm as possible, try and stay as relaxed as possible, and see what the next few days bring.
Any preference, Anthony McGill or Stuart Bingham?
No, not at all. No, I mean, obviously I've been playing snooker for too long now. And once you're at the table, it doesn't matter who's in that seat. You know, they can't do anything, and vice versa. So, let the best man win. Hopefully they go out and play 13-12 and then just run themselves both into the ground.
Well, Mark Selby's wish came true because Stuart Bingham and Anthony McGill went all the way to a decider. Bingham found himself 10-7 down, then he moved 12-10 up. Anthony forced a decider, and for the 2nd time already in this championship, Stuart Bingham produced a massive clearance, just as he did against Ding in the opening round, to book his first semi-final since he last won the title in 2015. Fascinating stuff, and he was absolutely delighted after the match.
I've may probably lost so many deciders this year, and that can sort of say make or break your season. And say, lucky for me, I don't know how, but I've held myself together in the deciders, and hopefully it's a good omen. But say, obviously got a tough match now with Mark Selby in the semis.
Oh, it's going to be absolutely huge. I'm sure you're aware of just how well he played to dispatch Mark Williams with a session to spare. You've won this title, so you know what it takes. There are no easy matches, and you are going to have to play even better than you did against McGill.
Yeah, say if I can keep scoring like I am, it was a tough game with Anthony. It was some good safety. I would say I was happy with the way I played and catching some fine edges. So I feel like my game's getting stronger as the tournament goes on. So we'll see how it pans out, obviously, tomorrow.
So there is just one place left up for grabs in this year's semi-finals. The big question: can Shaun Murphy close out what would undoubtedly be his biggest win of a mediocre season so far? He's 3 frames away from a first appearance in the semis since his run to the final in 2015. Or can Judd Trump, who's already won 5 major titles this season, mount the comeback and finish his season in style by at least making it to the single table setup? Good value every single step of the way. All to play for here at the sport's spiritual home. We're edging ever closer to the crowning of the 2021 Betfred World Snooker Champion.
Betfred, proud sponsor of the World Snooker Championship.